What's up, everybody?
How's it going, guys? Welcome.
Holy shit, Sean.
I know.
We're live on a Tuesday.
On a Tuesday. Isn't there a song like that?
What?
On a Tuesday? Or...
Live on a Tuesday.
Well, isn't that
if it doesn't exist.
That's two caps.
If it doesn't exist, we're going to do it.
We're going to make it. Well, welcome, guys, to the NFL Weekly Fury. The first ever, guys. Awesome. So glad we did this. We decided to do this. We've been talking about it.
You guys demanded this shit. Yeah. It's here. Welcome to the NFL Weekly Fury. So, as you can see right over here, here are some topics that we're going to talk about today.
Yeah.
And then we're going to end it with a general Q&A. And once again, guys, after we discuss each topic, at the end of each topic, we're going to take y'all's live.
And we'll take some comments and
questions and shit like that.
Okay.
And then, and then afterwards, maybe later on tonight, tomorrow, because I'm also recording this, I'm going to chop up each topic and post it on the video for people to rewatch later who couldn't make the stream.
And if they only want to watch a certain topic. So, yeah, if you have questions about, like, a later topic, we're going order, obviously, as you can see, from top to bottom. So if you have a question about that topic, just save it for after we discuss it. Okay?
But Sean, let's go ahead and let's get some shout outs real quick.
Oh, yeah.
Everybody in here. Wilson Breckenridge, Quality Control, Michael,
Yeah.
Crazy Dog, Cleanser Jacob, Blue Easy, Be Spooky, Quality Control, all these guys.
Oh, we have Jared Page.
Trop, Junior,
Michael
Jimmy
Mann.
Jude. Jimmy Jude's here.
What's up, buddy?
Jimmy Jude is here.
Ah, Jimmy Jude, what's up, buddy? We got a bunch of people, J.R. Romero and Vikings. Awesome for y'all joining us today. This is going to be awesome.
Hell yeah, this is fucking awesome. I can't wait to get started, Sean. So let's go ahead and let's get fucking started. So today, the Jacksonville Jaguars decided to not franchise tag Allen Robinson. So Allen Robinson will be testing the free agency, man.
Yes, he is. Yes, he is. So it's a little shocking, right? Because if you think about it, they had the money to do so.
Yeah.
They did have cap space to franchise tag him.
Right.
The franchise tag would have been what? $15.982 million for a receiver. Yeah. So a little shocking, right?
Yeah, I mean, it doesn't necessarily mean that Jacksonville Jaguars are going to not still pursue Allen Robinson, right?
That's true, yeah.
But if Tom Coughlin and their GM, Dave Caldwell, they want to be fiscally responsible because they got some free agencies.
That's true.
Guys going to be hitting free agency here soon. Guys like Jalen Ramsey, Miles Jack, Yannick Ngakoue, coming up in the next few seasons.
Ngakoue? How do you say it?
Ngakoue.
You're better at saying it.
Yannick Ngakoue.
I'd fuck it up.
So yeah, the tag. So the tag was what, $15.982 million.
Yes. So it makes sense that they don't want to. They're not sure if they want to put that much money into him.
Yeah.
Because if they have Jalen Ramsey, let's get real here. He's probably one of the best corners in the league right now.
Yeah.
So you're gonna have to pay him in about 2 more years.
Now, Allen Robinson, of course, he's coming off an ACL injury from the 2017 season.
That's true.
He did set a franchise record 14 touchdowns in 2015.
Yes.
So Allen Robinson is definitely a talented dude.
He is very talented, but he's only had one good year.
He's only had one big solid year. Yeah, that's right. In 2015,
one solid year, and then the other years not so good.
And here's also a thing: the Jacksonville Jaguars they got some pretty good young receivers as well.
Yeah,
Keelan Cole, D.D. Westbrook, over there waiting to break out there.
Yeah. So and you saw Keelan Cole break out late in the season. And you see, they're gonna wondering if they can progress. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Because they didn't really break out into the scene until late in the year.
Okay.
So
now, Allen Robinson, they didn't really exactly need him last season in 2017. Jacksonville Jaguars offense was pretty damn solid. They took a huge step in 2017. They went to the playoffs. They faced the New England Patriots.
The evil empire.
The empire. Now, Allen Robinson, Jacksonville Jaguars.
Yeah.
Do you do what you can to to re-sign this dude? Seeing what the market is for Allen Robinson?
It's a yes and no to me. Because, yes, you want an elite receiver.
I mean, imagine, adding Allen Robinson to that offense that they had coming off of the 2017 season. I mean, why wouldn't you want that?
You just signed Blake Bortles, right? You want weapons because at the end of the day...
That's right. They did give Blake Bortles that contract.
Yeah, they signed Blake Bortles, and it's a pretty reasonable contract, right? He's not too back-breaking kind of thing.
Yeah.
I would say they should try to get Allen Robinson back because at the end of the day, when he is healthy, even when he didn't produce, defenses still had to account for him, right?
Yep.
They had to keep the safety over. I think the Jaguars were the #1 team that had to face the most 8-man boxes.
Right. Yep. So
that's ridiculous.
Now, Allen Robinson, he's going to be testing free agency. Get a little taste. So let's say the Jacksonville Jaguars don't retain him, right? They don't give him the kind of money that he's looking for because he's going to be looking for quite a bit, I guess.
Yeah.
Because that's the thing. Is Allen Robinson... Should he be getting paid?
Should he be demanding that?
Should he be getting paid with the likes of a Julio Jones, a DeAndre Hopkins, a Mike Evans?
Think about it. If he would have been franchise tagged, about almost $16 million, 15.982. Antonio Brown, what, $17 million a year?
Yeah.
Hopkins, $16.2 million a year.
Do you pay him that kind of money?
No.
Close to it? You don't?
I wouldn't.
Okay.
Because you can't put him in that same category. Like, he's a good player, but is he elite Antonio Hopkins level? No.
Well, let's talk about some of the teams that might be interested in Allen Robinson acquiring his services. Some teams that need a wide receiver desperately. Obviously, the Bears, the Chicago Bears. Of course, we need a wide receiver. Team. I mean, injuries plagued us for years in Chicago. We lost Alshon Jeffrey. He went to Philadelphia. We need a wide receiver, dude. Cameron Meredith, he went down with an injury before the season even started.
But y'all still have Kevin White.
Kevin White, this dude ain't... I mean, come on now.
I'm sorry.
That's a low blow, Sean.
I know, that's a low blow. I had to. But y'all are definitely a top team. Y'all have a lot of cap.
We do have a lot of cap. We could afford Allen Robinson. If we want to get him, we can go get him. We got the money to do so.
Yeah.
Only question is, do we think he's worth that much?
Yeah.
They might. We might give him that kind of money. And let me tell you something. I wouldn't hate that. Trust me. I wouldn't hate that.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Y'all haven't had an elite receiver in a while.
Also remember this. Chicago Bears are also in the rumor mill of possibly trading for Jarvis Landry. We get Jarvis Landry. We also get Allen Robinson. We could make that move. All of a sudden, the Chicago Bears going from like virtually no receivers to looking pretty goddamn good in the wide receiver corps.
If y'all can get both. Woo!
Now here's some.
Let's not get your hopes too high. Okay, let's dial it down.
Other teams that are interested in
there are other teams
in wide receivers is Baltimore Ravens. They could use a wide receiver.
Ooh. Yes, they do.
But
this is the issue. They don't have cap.
They're
very, very low in cap space.
They might have to address that in the draft.
They're going to have to address it in the draft. So I think they're out of the running for it. Unless they do something and free some cap space up. I don't see that happening.
Going to roll out the Ravens there.
Yeah.
Now, what about this? The Arizona Cardinals. You take Allen Robinson out there to the NFC West.
I wouldn't mind that.
You join them up with Larry Fitzgerald.
Yeah.
But here's the thing, though. We don't know what their quarterback situation is going to be.
That's the biggest question.
Would he want to go out there? Even if they offer him the money, would he want to go play for Arizona?
Because, that's going to be the big question mark. If the Cardinals are going to go out and sign anybody, any skilled player, they're going to have to try to get their quarterback ASAP. Because nobody's going to want to do it, right?
Yeah.
Nobody's going to go out there and be like, oh, who's my quarterback? Yeah, I don't know. Then why would you sign with them?
All right.
So that's a big question mark with them.
How about the Dallas Cowboys?
Oh, yeah.
How about your boys? How about them boys? Would you guys go out there and get Allen Robinson? Would you like him to be paired up with Dez Bryant?
I would love to get Allen Robinson. But we don't have a lot of cap.
So you guys would have to do some restructuring maybe to go out and get him.
Which we've done that before. We have a lot of players that are willing to restructure. Sean Lee's always down to do that. We have Tyron Smith. Hopefully he'll be up for that. I know there's been talks about Cowboys trading away Orlando Scandrick, so I know they want to release some players or free up some cap. Now, will they? That's going to be tough. I'm not sure if we'll be able to afford Allen Robinson, but I would love to get him to help out and free up some more space for Dez.
Another team that's in desperate need for a wide receiver or could use a wide receiver is the Carolina Panthers.
Oh,
remember they let go of Kelvin Benjamin?
Yes.
He's over there with the Buffalo Bills. They could use an Allen Robinson over there.
Yeah, Allen Robinson, you know, that would help. He's good in the red zone. Yeah. He's a good catch zone. He's a good great catch radius, which is great for Cam Newton. You just throw it up there to him.
Yeah.
So
Panthers are a consideration, I would say, and also the San Francisco 49ers.
Oh, they definitely need some weapons, and they have a shit ton of.
They got a good wide receiver over there, Marquise Goodwin.
Yeah, but they need more.
If they can get Allen Robinson to go with Jimmy G,
get him
and
some
Marquise
weapons.
Goodwin, that would be pretty damn sick. So I wouldn't count the 49ers in getting or trying to go after Allen Robinson.
If they can get Allen Robinson, that will allow them 49ers free up to go after defense in the draft.
So we've already mentioned 2 NFC West teams. Let's mention another one.
Who?
The Los Angeles Rams. Sammy Watkins, he's going to be testing for agency.
Yes.
He might not come back.
Maybe.
We'll see what happens there. But they lose Watkins. Maybe you go pick up Al Robinson for agency with Cooper Kupp.
But the only issue with them is I wouldn't mind that, right? But the issue is that in a couple years they're going to have to re-sign Todd Gurley. In another couple years they're probably going to have to sign Jared Goff. Right? So there's players they're going to have to re-sign later on. They're kind of in the same situation as the Jags, right? They have these these players that are elite, you know, especially in Gurley, that they're going to have to pay.
What about Miami? Miami Dolphins. Ooh. If they trade away Jarvis Landry, they're going to need a wide receiver like Allen Robinson.
Yeah, you don't want to. Ryan Tannehill's got to have something. They don't have Julius Thomas anymore.
Yeah.
Who else has they got? Kenny Stills?
Yeah.
Come on. You know, and Parker, he's been very inconsistent. They need another receiver.
Allen Robinson in Adam Gase's system.
Oh, wow, I love that.
Ryan Tannehill, if he could stay healthy.
I love that.
That might work out.
Really
Denver Broncos.
So
they might be trading away Emmanuel Sanders.
And Talib.
They've
been wanting to trade both them to free up some cap space. But, you know, they've been trying to free up that cap space just to go after Kirk Cousins.
But same thing.
So it's going to be tough.
The same situation here as with the Arizona Cardinals. What's their quarterback situation? Yeah. Are they going to go after one in free agency? Because I doubt they're going to land Kirk Cousins, as we said before.
Yeah.
Do they get Case Keenum, Sam Bradford? Or do they go draft? They get Josh Allen, Rosen, Baker Mayfield maybe?
Yeah.
Allen Robinson.
And if you're Allen Robinson, do you want, even if they draft a rookie, right?
Mm-hmm.
Do you want to take your chance on a rookie, or would
because
you rather go somewhere that have
if they don't land Kirk Cousins, Denver's got a shitload of cap space.
Well, they got to let go of Talib first. Talib and Emmanuel Sanders. That's what's going to free up that cap.
Yeah.
So, which I think they will. They've been really looking to do that. So
out of these teams that we mentioned,
yeah,
which do you think would be the most likely candidate? For me, I'm going to say 49ers and Chicago Bears.
I'm right there with you. I'd say 49ers and Bears. Those are the most two promising teams. Maybe Miami. I think Miami would be the third option because he won't have to move far, right?
Yeah, I agree.
It's staying in state. But Chicago, obviously, they can pay him the money. So can the 49ers.
Yeah.
And you got an up-and-coming team in the Bears that just needs weapons.
So we're both in agreement there.
Yeah.
49ers, Bears, Dolphins.
I just hope the Bears don't get them.
So that's where we see a potential landing spot for Allen Robinson.
If
the Jaguars decide not to, re-sign him, depending on what the market is.
Yeah.
But what do you guys think? Where do you think?
Let us know.
Allen Robinson
right now
ends up in free agency.
What we got? Let's
check out the live comment section here.
Yes.
We had a $5 donation from Reggie the Tree who says football.
Nice. Appreciate it, Reggie. All right, so what we got here? What's questions we got about
Jets need a wide receiver, especially if we sign Kirk Cousins as Thomas Scott.
Well, y'all have if the Jets, okay, but the thing is, the Jets also have Jermaine Kearse and Robbie Anderson.
Yep.
So I wouldn't mind seeing them add someone else to the list there. So that's not bad.
Craig Sutton's here says cut Dez, and Jeff Heath come to an agreement with Jarvis Landry. Says Craig. What's up, Craig?
Craig. Well, I don't know if that's going to happen. We're going to cut Dez. First off, we're not going to cut Dez.
Several people says cut Dez.
Nah, fuck
Goat? That. Wolf Peter says cut Dez.
Nah, fuck that. We're not cutting Dez.
Tropical Mayhem agrees with you. Says we don't have the cap space.
Yeah.
It might sound good. Blue Easy says I'd rather have Sammy Watkins over Allen Robinson in Carolina.
Ooh, Craig brings up a good point. He says my pick for Allen Robinson goes back to his hometown, to Detroit.
Detroit
I did not
Lions.
think about Detroit.
So they got Golden Tate.
Yeah.
They got what was that other fucker's
Marvin
name?
Jones.
Marvin Jones.
But I think Golden Tate's coming up due. But his contract's about to expire.
Al Robinson with Matthew Stafford.
Yeah.
Might be pretty sick.
And then also someone I see Arturo says to the Colts.
To the Colts. Do they have the cap space to do so? They might. I would like Allen Robinson. Give a weapon to Andrew Luck. That's a good suggestion right there.
I did not think about
that's
the
a
Colts.
good suggestion.
I like
Lions
that. I like
and
it.
Colts are good decisions. Cousin Jacobs has cut Dez. What's up, Matthew Goodman? How are you doing? No. Wolf Peter says Allen Robinson to the 49ers.
Yes. I that's honestly where I think he's probably going to go. Sorry, Josh. I think y'all going to get Jarvis, though.
But that would be a good fit. Sean, how do you feel about us franchising tag DeMarcus Lawrence, says Matthew Goodman?
We'll get into that more in our general Q&A, guys. But yeah, I like it either way. But anybody else? Where else y'all think Allen Robinson go? Where is he going to go? Is he going to go back to Jacksonville? Maybe that's an option.
Tannehill coming back also, says Blue Easy. And, Zach White, who's a Ravens fan, obviously is wanting some wide receiver help over there as well.
Y'all just don't have the cap. I think that's why y'all going to address it in the draft. But we'll see. Robbie Anderson was arrested this offseason on 4 felony charges. He might not come back. That's right. Thomas Scott. Good point. Robbie Anderson, he got arrested. I forgot about that. Mm-hmm. Now, if whatever, we're going to see what happens with all that. But maybe he could replace Robbie Anderson. And they do have Quincy Enunwa. I also want to say that. It went by me. But yeah, Quincy Enunwa. I like that.
Craig says, I know we're not cutting Dez, but that whole commentary about not taking a pay cut for the good of the team ruined my respect for Dez, Brian.
At the end of the day, that doesn't bother me because you got to understand this is their livelihood. This is their job. Why would you take a pay cut? Why?
Big Spooky says Bears need to not overpay for Robinson. Too good of a class to overpay for a 1-year wonder.
Yeah, I'm not sure if he's worth $15 million, but I would say he's still worth maybe $11 million a year, give or take. Because he has the talent to do it.
Yeah. So if we do sign Allen Robinson, we have a shitload of cap space. So
yeah,
I mean,
y'all can afford him.
I wouldn't hate it, especially if we don't land Landry. If we don't make a trade for him, we need to get a wide receiver, guys. Definitely. I can't tell you enough how much we need one.
Yeah. Mitch Gibson says, can Robinson be a number 1 receiver, or is he more of a second option?
I think he can be
I think he's number 1.
I think he could be a number 1 for sure. I think he's shown that. Mm-hmm. This dude's got fucking talent, man.
Yeah.
He can make the big plays.
Yeah.
He could be the go-to guy.
And people are a little concerned because he's coming off an ACL, but we've seen a lot of players come off an ACL and do good, Now, he did have a foot injury, I think, his rookie year, and he missed 6 games. He had a stress fracture in his foot. But besides that, he hasn't missed any seasons. I know he had a bad year a couple seasons ago, but the whole team played like shit. And Blake Bortles was trash, right? So you can't put it all on him.
Okay. So, all right. So let's move on to our second topic, Johnny.
Sammy.
Let's talk about... All right, here we go. Sammy Watkins. He did not get tagged by the Los Angeles Rams.
They decided to go to LaMarcus Joyner.
Sean, do you like that? Do you like the Rams not tagging Sammy Watkins?
I'm okay with that because Sammy Watkins, he's more of a question mark to me.
They got some pretty other good receivers over there as well.
Yeah, and that's another thing. You have Cooper
injury
Kupp and all
prone.
Yeah.
He's still 24 years old, but 39 receptions and with 543 yards.
Yeah.
In 2017,
he
got 8 touchdowns.
Yeah, he's a touchdown guy. He's a red zone guy, So, but to me, I think he's only had the most receptions he's had in a year is 65, right? Mm-hmm. So that little concerns me. You see elites. He's not an elite player to me. You see elite receivers getting 100 catches nowadays. That's close to it.
Now, I'm wondering what kind of money Sammy Watkins is looking to get here.
That's why I think they didn't franchise tag.
If he's looking for too much money, this is a guy you definitely don't want to overpay.
Yeah.
No matter how much you're hyped on his potential as a talent. We've seen splashes of what Sammy Watkins can do. Yeah. But that his injury proneness is fucking
very bothering, very bothering. But he can take the top off of defense, no doubt, right? He can blow by defenders, and he's good. He's a good receiver.
If he's not asking for the goddamn moon,
he better not be.
Like maybe Allen Robinson will be.
Yeah.
Asking for that shitload of that elite money.
Yeah.
Because Sammy Watkins, is he elite to you?
No.
No. So if you can get him on the cheap, that would be pretty good. So
and that's why I think they didn't franchise him, because I feel like they can offer him less and take.
Yeah, they might re-sign him.
Yeah, he said he's still willing to go back there.
Yeah,
you know.
So let's talk about some potential teams where Sammy Watkins might end up, and I'm gonna bring up some of the usual suspects, including my Chicago Bears.
Yeah.
You know, if we lose out on Allen Robinson, we lose out on the trade talks with Jarvis Landry.
Yeah.
Sammy Watkins, especially if we don't have to pay that much for him.
Yeah.
I wouldn't mind him.
You know, it's like kind of a low risk kind of thing, right? Because of that. Now, there's other teams, and
what about your Dallas Cowboys?
That's what I was just about to bring up. My Cowboys, because I think if we can rework some contracts and get some more cap space, Sammy Watkins will be more realistic in a sense, because I don't think he's going to demand $15 million a year or $14 million a year because of his injury proneness. That could be even something put into his contract, right? Mm-hmm. If you play a certain amount of games, you get this money. And that's what we did with Sean Lee. That's how we made his contract. So I think if we could do that for Sammy Watkins, maybe we can get him. But it also depends. It's still rough because I think people always overpay for skill players somewhere. So, and especially with these teams that have a lot of cap space, like the Bears, 49ers.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if my Cowboys will get him, though. That's what sucks.
One team that we mentioned, me and you were talking about, the Carolina Panthers. That could be a perfect fit for them.
I would like that. I think he'd fit.
You get Sammy Watkins, a big dude who can jump up, get those red zone targets.
And he's a lot like Kelvin Benjamin in that aspect, right?
You don't have to overpay for this fucker. Yeah. You know, which would be, great for the Carolina Panthers.
Yeah.
So what about the Panthers? Good fit there?
I think it would be a perfect fit. They do need a red zone guy, right? Greg Olson's great, but he's getting old.
Yeah.
And who else do you have? What's the other guys? Funchess, right?
Yeah, Devin Funchess.
But you need to get another receiver on the other side, because I felt like once they got rid of Kelvin Benjamin, I think that took away a whole aspect of it. And Funchess' numbers kind of went down a little bit. So.
Now, let's say the Jacksonville Jaguars, they're going to part ways with Allen Robinson. He goes signs for another team. Mm-hmm. Jaguars, do they look to Sammy Watkins?
Ooh.
Sammy Watkins becoming a Jaguar. But would he want to play for Blake Bortles? I mean, this is an elite team to me. This is a team that I think is a Super Bowl contender with that defense, with Leonard Fournette. Blake Bortles, he upped his game last year.
Yeah, he did.
Let's see how he goes into this next coming up season. But Sammy Watkins, plugging him in?
I would say why not? You're looking at Leonard Fournette. It's still he's an elite running back.
Yeah.
Teams are going to be focused more on him. And then at that point, it's going to free up Sammy Watkins.
That might be a more fiscally responsible thing to do.
Yeah, let Allen Robinson go. Bring
for the
Sammy.
Jaguars if they go Sammy Watkins here.
I like it.
What about the Cincinnati Bengals?
Ooh, Bengals.
The Cincinnati Bengals.
John Ross, they drafted last year. Obviously, he's been hurt. He didn't even play but like one game last year.
AJ Green, John Ross, Sammy Watkins.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind that. Put John Ross in the slot. That'd be a lot better for him. A speed guy, get the ball in his hands quick. Mm-hmm. So, yeah, I wouldn't mind that. That'd be pretty good. And I know, what about the Packers?
The Green Bay Packers, they might...
You don't want that to happen.
Nah, I don't want that to happen. Them cheeseheads.
Yeah.
But the Green Bay Packers, they might be looking for a wide receiver.
Yeah. And Packers, they let go Ted Thompson. He's no longer their GM. That was a big reason why they never went out in free agency. Mm-hmm. And he's like, Ted Thompson's like, no, I believe in building through the draft. You can't do that nowadays. This is a new NFL.
Yeah.
So glad they got rid of him.
I think the Green Bay Packers definitely will be more interested in free agency.
Yeah.
This year than they've ever shown in past seasons.
Well, they're already talking about getting Wilkerson, so why not add an offensive weapon for Aaron Rodgers, especially if there already talks about, Randall Cobb probably going to be gone. And I think you told me. I had no idea that maybe Jordy Nelson, too.
Jordy Nelson, what if he gets cut?
Because I know he signed that contract, and I know it's going to be hitting their cap.
I've heard that rumor out there. Rumor and innuendo. Wow. Jarvis. Oh. I mean, Jarvis. Fucking Jordy Nelson.
The other J.
Possibly departing ways with the Green Bay Packers?
I couldn't see it, man. Man, if that happens, that'll trip me out.
What about the Washington Redskins? I see Terrell Pryor out on his way. They got Josh Doxson over there. They got Crowder over there.
Get Alex Smith another weapon?
Yeah, get Alex Smith, Sammy Watkins to go with that wide receiver corps. What about Sammy Watkins to the Washington Redskins?
Possibly. Do they have the cap after they signed Alex Smith to that massive deal?
Redskins do like taking chances.
Yeah, they do. Dan Snyder, piece of shit. I don't see that happening. If you're Sammy Watkins, you're probably looking at they're the bottom of the division. Mm-hmm. They just let go of Kirk Cousins, why do I trust this owner?
Yeah.
Like, I wouldn't trust Dan Snyder. He's made so many bad moves.
I would say my top destinations for Sammy Watkins, coming down to it, would be the Carolina Panthers.
Yeah.
I would say the 49ers, Jacksonville Jaguars, Chicago Bears.
And yeah, right there with you. I think, honestly, more likely, I think Sammy might be going back.
But let us know what you guys think, where Sammy Watkins might go, or maybe he might stay with the Rams.
What?
Now,
let's see what the topics.
Yeah, let's see what's going on in the chat section. Sammy Watkins to Green Bay, a deep threat for Aaron Rodgers.
Yeah.
Image, a deep pass from Aaron Rodgers to Watkins. Rodgers has never had a deep pass receiver like him before, says Thomas Scott.
Well, Jordy Nelson was pretty good deep. You know, he was really good deep. But yeah, I like that. I do like him going over there. Aaron Rodgers will make him 10 times better. As long as
What's up, Drayden? How you doing? The Bears are landing one of these receivers for sure, says Mo.
Yeah, I think y'all will.
Watkins to the Browns, says Crazy Dog. Watkins to the Cleveland Browns.
See, the thing is who's the quarterback? That's another question there. It's
Would he want to go there?
That same situation. Alpha Eve says Ravens, perhaps. Ravens hardly have any cap.
If they're going to come after some of these receivers, Sammy Watkins, as far as value, like talent potential versus, salary, maybe.
They're going to have to see. The thing is, the Ravens are going to have. If they're going to go after any free agents, they're going to have to free up some cap space, maybe renegotiate Joe Flacco's contract and stuff like that. So we'll have to see.
Craig says, I have a lot of promise in Devin Funchess. I think the issue that he is the elite receiver and there are no targets to spread the ball. I think with Greg Olsen back, Funchess will have a great year. I do like Devin Funchess.
I do like it. I just want to see more consistency. I think he's got the talent there. I just want to see more consistency. So,
what's up, CJ? How you doing, man?
CJ!
Robertson and Watkins for the Bears, says Mitch the God Trubisky.
Both of them? That'd be crazy. Y'all can get both. That'd be awesome. But I think y'all should go after Jarvis and then get one of those outside guys.
Yep.
Clemson Jacob says, I think he'll stay. Yeah, I do too. I honestly, at the end of the day, I think he might stay because I think he really liked that offense. And that offense looks very promising.
But yeah, we got to see what his money, what he's looking for to get.
Yeah, that's true. And Mitch Gibson says, Watkins to the Titans. The Titans don't have that much cap either. If I recall, I was looking at all the cap numbers. I don't have them written down, but I don't think they have that much cap, but if they could work something out, they got Corey Coleman. I don't think Eric Decker's coming back. That wouldn't be a bad addition.
Quality Control says Ravens would have to play with trades to get their hands on something.
Exactly. Mm-hmm. Yeah, exactly.
What's up, Dylan? Dylan, the best. How you doing? Ravens are gonna have to draft the receivers. Says Thomas Scott.
That's what I'm thinking. I think that's why I think they're gonna go after receiver in the draft because they can afford that.
Owen Quinn says, do the Browns go QB in the draft? I think they will. Absolutely.
More than likely. Yeah.
Guys, I will have the Browns getting Barkley at 1, Fitzpatrick 4, and getting their QB in the second round.
Oh man,
that's risky as fuck.
That's risky because there's after the top quarterbacks, there's not that many good ones after that. Sam Watkins Dolphins here first. Wolf Peters. Yeah, Dolphins are obviously a top candidate, especially if they let go of Jarvis. I think they will be trying to go after one of these receivers.
Kyle Kennedy says Watkins to Dallas.
I really hope so. But the thing is we don't have a lot of cap space, so we're gonna have to renegotiate some contracts and go from there. Maybe trade Orlando Scandrick. That's what we want to do.
What's that mean? Watkins going to the Packers would be a bad idea? No, I don't think so.
Bad idea? No. I don't know why.
The only way that would be bad is if you're completely overpaying him. Green Bay is not gonna fucking do that.
No.
But if you can get it for the right price, and Sammy Watkins joins Aaron Rodgers, I don't see what's to hate about that. Unless you're a Bears fan.
We'll see.
Watkins to the Colts. That's another suggestion right there. Yeah. Colts maybe looking for a wide receiver. Maybe they go Sammy Watkins.
I could see that, but if you're Colts, you're kind of getting tired of injuries, right? So do you want to take a chance on that guy who's been injury prone for a couple seasons? Like if you go after Allen Robinson, he's only had one major injury, and that was ACL last year. That stress fracture in his foot was only 6 games, so it's like Sammy Watkins has been inconsistent altogether. So I don't know.
Corey Coleman says Crazy Dog is on the Titans. Corey Coleman's no, he's on.
Oh no, I meant Corey Coleman is Browns. I'm thinking the other guy, Corey Davis. Sorry, Corey Davis on the Titans. Thank you for correcting me, Crazy Dog. My bad. I said the wrong Corey. How about Sammy to Texans since Watson and him are former Clemson players?
Well, they got Will Fuller over there.
Yeah, they Will Fuller and Hopkins, and they don't have a lot of cap space either. But we'll have to see how that works. And Will Fuller looked actually great when Watson was healthy.
Oh, yeah. He was getting on touchdowns.
Oh, my God.
Clemson Jacobs says, loving the show, guys. Great job doing the list on the side. Looking like an ESPN show.
Thank you, buddy. And Coy Hemingway's here.
Coy's
here. He says Pong and Sports Talk.
Pong and Sports Talk.
He wants to do beer pong.
What's up, Coy?
Coy, we got to do it sometime, man. We got to do it sometime. Soon. We're going to talk about it. Coy and Craig.
Fergie G asks, Josh, would you want Calvin Ridley? I would not want him at 8. Yeah. I don't. If we're going to go wide receiver, I would look maybe towards the second round. Mm-hmm. I think we have to either address the offensive line with our 8th overall pick. If not that, then we go defense and we're looking at corner or edge rusher. Mm-hmm. Wide receiver should be, I think, our 3rd option in the draft.
Yeah. I think 8's way too early. That's why I think y'all might try to go after Sammy.
Yeah, because remember, we've been needing a tackle, right? We've been needing a tackle. We could use a tackle. And Josh Sitton, he's out of the Bears now. He's a free agent himself. Yeah. So hey, Quentin Nelson to the Chicago Bears. I like it.
Will Hernandez.
Colts have $74 million in cap space, so they got some money to spend there, chum.
Okay. Shit. Maybe.
Watkins to the Bills is 7-up in the house tonight. No, I would not think that he would go back to the Bills. Why would he want to do that?
They just traded him away, and why would you want to go play in that cold? And they got a huge question mark with their quarterback too. Are they going to keep Tyrod Taylor? Nathan Peterman obviously not good. What are they going to do? So there's a big question mark over there, and there's also been talks about they've been thinking about trading LaShawn McCoy. So it's like they're about to start a rebuild.
What's up, David from Peru? And Craig says best receiver in the draft is James Washington out of OK State. Don't at me. And 49ers wide receiver Allen Robinson, Marquise Goodwin, Pierre Garçon.
Yeah, the 49ers, man, if they can get, I think they're going to go after, they got a lot of cap, so they can go after one of these receivers.
Yeah.
I don't mind it, man. I would love to see Allen Robinson or Sammy Watkins over there in the 49ers to help out Jimmy G.
All right, so we're about to move on to our next topic.
Yes.
And, guys, appreciate you, everybody watching right now. Yeah. We're moving along here. If you haven't already, go ahead and hit that damn like button. Yeah. Go ahead and smash that shit. All right, Sean, you ready for our next topic?
Maybe.
Okay. I hope so. If not, I'm going to hit you real
I'm ready.
hard.
I think I'm ready.
Okay. So, Aldon Smith.
Oh, this guy.
Turned himself in to San Francisco police.
Oh, my God.
He's currently out on a $30,000 bond on domestic-related fucking charges, man. Aldon Smith, this is a dude who's 28 years old. He was one of the best fucking defensive players in the league.
When he was with the 49ers. I hated it.
He was drafted by the 49ers, in 2011?
Yeah.
And this is a guy who could not get his shit together, man. He can't. He can't do it. Aldon Smith, I mean... This guy, holy shit, man. Yeah. He's been arrested multiple times. He just can't get out of it. One time he was arrested for doing on suspicion of making a bomb threat at the Los Angeles airport.
At the airport, International Airport. Another time it was in 2013 where he had illegal possession of a deadly weapon, right?
Yeah, after a stabbing incident.
And stabbing someone. What the hell, man?
So this time around where he got arrested because he got into it with his fiance.
Yeah.
And reportedly, he tossed her across the damn room. He bit her wrist. And then he jumped out the window and fled the scene like a madman. What is this guy's deal? Who does that? You biting people?
What are you, a dog?
Jesus Christ.
Holy shit, dude. Like, there's got to be something mentally wrong with this guy. He's already out on bail, and his fiance, I don't know why, is still with him, right?
Yeah.
And he actually had her family take him and check him into a rehab center for some kind of addiction. What? We don't know. They haven't come out and said what addiction it is. Will they ever? I don't know. But this guy's, there's something wrong with him. There is something wrong with this guy.
Hey, remember that movie, A Bronx Tale? Remember that line from that movie? The worst thing in the world is a waste of talent.
Yeah.
That's pretty much Aldon Smith.
Yeah.
Only 28 years old, and he's done. He's done with the NFL.
Yeah.
There's no goddamn way in hell any NFL team is going to take another chance on him. No way in hell.
First off, he was already suspended, right? And definitely. And he was not even reinstated. And then all this shit's happened? Yeah, he's definitely never.
NFL won't give him a chance. Nope. No team will give him a chance. This is a guy who just completely wasted away his potential.
He had so much talent, man.
And that pisses me off.
So much talent. And 49ers, man.
Because
they were so pissed off. They had such a good defense. And then once he left and they cut him, they got tired of him. And, man, he went downhill.
I mean, yeah, the 49ers, they tried working with him, tried to give him a chance.
They tried to help.
Raiders were a last-ditch effort. They were giving him a chance.
Yeah, and they give chances.
Squandered it all away.
They gave him his chance, and he pissed it away. He said, bye-bye, NFL. Bye-bye, millions of dollars.
I mean, imagine if you were an NFL player, you had all that talent.
Yeah.
Would you do anything?
Nope. I'd be at home all day, whenever.
Playing video games.
Yep, that's it.
Working out.
Doing YouTube.
Getting my ass.
Yeah.
Always in shape.
I would be training year-round, man. But yeah,
but some guys just can't do it. They can't get away from getting in fucking trouble, getting into this shit.
There has to be something mentally wrong with this guy. Like, it has to be.
He's a fucking idiot.
I don't know. I feel bad for the kid at the end of the day for whatever he's going through. Hopefully he can get his shit together. But yeah, he's done in the NFL. Completely.
So what are y'all's thoughts on Aldon Smith? How pissed off are you guys that this
Especially Raider fans.
This 28-year-old NFL player ruined his career?
Yeah.
Shit.
God, I don't even know what to say about this guy. I really don't. It just frustrates me.
Yeah, fuck him. Fuck him.
Yeah.
He didn't give a fuck, so I don't give a fuck about him. Fuck him. He's done. All right, let's get to the live chat.
The GOAT says, crazy how I just seen Aldon Smith last month. Did he bite you? Because that's apparently what he does.
Mitch Gibbs says, Josh, working out? Something doesn't add up here.
No, he's saying if he was an NFL player, he'd work out.
Crazy how I just... Oh, you read that one? Yeah. Let's see. Aldon Smith is done. Should go to a mental hospital for help. Well, apparently he's going to be, I guess, going... His fiance's parents were sending him to rehab.
Yeah, he's in rehab. Let's see what happens from there. And then maybe mental. I don't know.
You're right, Mitch. Waste of talent.
Yeah. So Wilson says, sounds like he was smoking PCP.
Probably.
I don't know. I've never done that, so maybe.
Kyle Kennedy says Aldon Smith is Greg Hardy 2.0.
Oh, God.
Probably worse.
I think worse, because Greg Hardy, he had
How do you call in an airport for a bomb threat?
I don't know.
Who why?
Why did you do that?
He stabbed somebody. He beat the shit out of his wife.
And
He's bitter.
What the fuck? I don't know.
He's worse than Greg Hardy, right?
I think he's worse, man. Way worse. And I think he was more talented than Greg Hardy, so that's why it's even sadder.
What team would be nice enough to possibly take him?
Nobody.
Cincinnati Bengals?
God damn. I don't even think they will, man. Nobody will. I don't think the Roger Goodell will reinstate him ever.
What do Raiders need on free agency, says Nick Luna? They possibly looking at corner.
Yeah.
Malcolm Butler, he might be
maybe an option. Yeah. They need corner. They need defense. They need defense because that was their biggest issue.
No, I took a pic with him, left before he could bite me. He says, go.
That's fucking hilarious.
Oh, UCF Jaguars in the house.
Oh, UCF.
He says, I'm uploading our collab video on YouTube right now. It took fucking ton of time to edit, but it's sick.
Awesome, UCF. We can't wait.
You guys be sure to go check that out. UCF Jaguar on his channel. We were talking about some possible landing spots for some of these quarterbacks in free agency. Where will they go, Sean?
Yeah, well, I don't know. He's fucking the general who wasted his God-given talent. Yeah.
Hey, Sean.
He's spooky, yeah.
Josh, which NBA players will be a perfect fit for the NFL? LeBron James.
That's the main player. I see LeBron.
Anybody else?
Not that I can think of off the top of my head. I just say LeBron.
Draymond Green?
Nah, he's... Nah.
How about Kevin Durant?
Durant,
with those twig arms?
Yeah. Play receiver, man.
How does Aldon do that, says Clemson Jacob?
Yeah. You
are playing in the NFL. So many people dream of it. What the elite player he is. If he's smart, with his money, he's set for life, and he throws it all away.
You know, that's what's tough about some of these kids coming to the NFL. Sometimes they are not surrounded by the right people.
Yep.
They still have people give him bad advice, bad influences around him. People want to use him for money and party all the time and this and that. You see that shit all the time, right?
Yep.
And that's why the NFL has really tried to install in the last few years that where they have players come and talk to them, tell them what they should do coming to the NFL. Get rid of those people. Now, I don't know Aldon Smith's, I guess, situation really in depth, but maybe that could be what it is. Bad people around him, you know?
Think of all the people who work their asses off and never make it to the NFL. This is just a slap in the face to all those people struggling for a roster spot. And
Arturo says Sean Cowboys should go after Aldon Smith. Fuck that. No, Cowboys have actually been very, very picky on free agency the last few years. Mm-hmm. So yeah, I don't see that ever happening. Never. Not after Greg Hardy's shit when he sucked ass and we gave him a second chance.
Mm-hmm. All right, so let's get on to our next.
Ooh, I know you don't like this next topic.
Topic.
You need to drink some more Dr. Pepper. Maybe some water. Try it again. Say it again.
Topic.
There we go.
Also want to say, if you haven't hit that like button, hit it. It's so simple.
What are you doing?
Go right over there and.
Is that's a sound it's gonna make?
You got to make that sound when you do it. Go.
I can't even do that sound. How do you do that? I can't do that. Okay, that's enough.
Like when you're about to climax.
Oh my god, is that what you do? I want to talk to your girlfriend when she gets here. All right, let's move on.
All right.
God.
Okay.
You're going to like this topic. I know we got a lot to talk about on this one.
All right. So the Chicago Bears place a transition tag to cornerback Kyle Fuller. Mm-hmm. John, explain to everybody what a transitional tag means.
Yes.
To a player.
So for a transitional tag allows them to still go out and test the free agent market. Mm-hmm. Pretty much any team can offer a contract to this player.
Yep.
Now, the Bears still have the option
to match it. Now, he will be guaranteed to make at least $12.971 million for 2018.
On that tag.
Yeah. At least he's going to make that.
Yeah.
Now, for extra $2 million, Chicago Bears could have just flat out franchise tagged him.
Yeah. Because there's different tags, right? There's exclusive franchise tag where nobody can offer him anything.
Right.
And then there's non-exclusive where people can still offer them, but you cannot match. Now, if you decide not to match, you have to give up some draft picks. Mm-hmm. And then there's the transitional tag where you don't get shit in return.
Yeah, Bears do run the risk of getting no compensation.
Yeah. So if they decide not to match, they don't get anything in return.
And the reason why the Bears didn't just flat out franchise tag this guy, I mean, he's 26 years old. He's still pretty damn young.
Yeah.
You know, this will be his 5th season, but he's only played 4. He missed the entire 2016 season.
With the scope
knee
surgery.
Scope.
Knee scope. Which usually doesn't knock someone out for a year.
And last year, 2017, was his only solid year.
That's true. I remember the last offseason, you were like, trade this motherfucker. Like, you didn't like him.
Yeah, I mean, he didn't play the prior year.
That's true.
So, I mean, he's only had one solid year under the Chicago Bears.
Yeah.
26 years old. Maybe the Bears are a little weary of...
1 year wonder?
Yeah, paying him. Because if they franchise tagged him, he's looking at, about $15 million owed to him for the 2018 season.
Yeah, or like 17 you're talking about, right? Or is it 15 with the transitional? Isn't it more for...
It's 12. Isn't it 12?
Oh, 12. Okay. Sorry, I think we said 15.
No.
Oh, okay.
It's $12 million for a transitional tag.
12.971.
An extra $2 million. Yeah. So about $15 million would be the franchise tag.
15.
And I don't think they want to give him that kind of money for the next season. Now, the Chicago Bears now, like their depth at cornerback, I'm pretty sure we're going to lose Prince Amukamara.
Yeah.
This guy's injury prone like a motherfucker, right?
Yeah, let him go.
We have Bryce Callahan. We have Marcus Cooper. Mm-hmm. If we lose Kyle Fuller, we get rid of Prince Amukamara, or we even if we keep him, our depth and our talent at corner is suspect at best.
Yeah,
we would have to address this in the draft if we lose Kyle Fuller.
That's true. So the biggest question is why didn't they just franchise tag him, right? And
they're not going to pay him that $15 million pretty much.
I think also another reason is this gives them some options. Because y'all have been in so many rumors about going after Jarvis, right?
Jarvis
Landry.
Yes.
Going after possibly Allen Robinson now.
Yeah.
In free agency.
Yep.
This gives y'all the option to maybe look at and trying to get those guys. Now, if you can't get those guys for some reason, Jarvis or Allen, y'all fuck up. I think y'all will get one.
Another free agent that we might look at, possibly, is Malcolm Butler.
Oh, yeah, Malcolm Butler.
A corner.
So if y'all miss out on one of these free agents,
yeah,
y'all can still match whatever offer that Kyle Fuller gets. So it gives y'all that option. Because if y'all get a receiver and y'all let Fuller go, then at that point you can address it in the draft.
So, to boil it down, what are my thoughts on this? I like it. I like that the Bears placed this transition tag to Fuller. Exactly right. It gives the Bears options. And we do have a lot of holes to fill here.
Yeah.
Right? So it gives the Chicago Bears options. Look, Kyle Fuller, he's 26 years old. He's still young. He had a solid year last year. Yeah. I would like to see him make more interceptions. But
I think he's only had 8 for his whole career.
Yeah, so Ryan Pace, I mean, he says, hey, look, we love Kyle Fuller, man. Yeah. We like the progression he's made as a talent. Yeah. Now, let's see what he can do. Let's see if he can continue this success in the 2018 season.
That's true.
Right? So
I like it. Now, what teams do you think are going to possibly try to send him an offer?
I think the San Francisco 49ers could be one.
Yeah.
The Oakland Raiders could be they could use a corner.
They definitely need a corner. They definitely need a corner.
The corner?
Yeah.
What about the Cincinnati Bengals? Could they use a corner, Sean?
I think they do. Pac-Man Jones is getting old. And he's done, I think.
Now, also the New England Patriots, if they lose Malcolm Butler, do they make an offer for Kyle Fuller?
Oh, that's tough. Because do you think Belichick's gonna be taking a risk like that?
I don't know.
But at the end of the day, Bill Belichick, if he likes what he saw, maybe he takes a chance.
Or maybe going out to the AFC South, Titans, Colts.
Yeah,
these are two teams that could probably use a corner.
Definitely Colts. Colts definitely need defense. That's what they are going to probably address in this upcoming draft.
I can see Kyle Fuller in the Colts uniform.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind that. It could happen. I wouldn't mind that at all. They let Vontae Davis go.
Yeah, the Colts could offer him that money. They got $74 million in cap space.
Ooh,
what about
to sneeze?
What about the Carolina Panthers?
Had to look up for a second.
The Carolina Panthers?
Oh, yeah. Ever since they lost, I know their defense did a lot better last year. A lot better than I thought they would. But I still feel like they need to get another corner over there. Especially since they lost Josh Norman, they really haven't had like a true shutdown guy. And Kyle Fuller isn't really a shutdown guy. But he is another player they could add to the mix. I think it'll be good.
Cleveland Browns.
Ooh.
Cleveland Browns.
They have a lot of fucking cap. They have over $100 million in cap. Yeah. So they could afford going after this guy.
I mean, Hayden, he went down.
Yeah, they let him go. Joe Hayden, they let him go and
gone.
That could be an option.
They could use a corner.
Yeah, they already have a good D-line and linebackers. Go after a corner. And they're good to go, and I think they might be addressing defense in the draft. So
my top destinations for Kyle Fuller, as he has this transition tag to him. Yeah, I think he ultimately will stay with the Chicago Bears.
Okay,
I think he'll stay with the Chicago Bears for 2018.
Okay,
and if not that, teams that might offer him more than what the Chicago Bears are looking to pay would be the Indianapolis Colts, the Oakland Raiders, and possibly the Browns. Yeah. Or maybe even the Bucks. I'm gonna throw the Bucks in there too.
Ooh, I didn't think about the Bucks. Yeah, Brent Grimes is.
I'm gonna throw the Bucks in there.
Yeah, get rid of Brent Grimes. He's old. He was their top corner last year over there.
But
yeah, I like that.
But I would say I think he's gonna stay with the Bears for 2018. I think he'll stay.
I could see that unless someone offers a ridiculous amount of money
and
y'all get 2 different receivers in free agency. Mm-hmm.
And Kyle Fuller, hey, I'm rooting for you. Rooting for you, man. 2018, let's go. Stay healthy and keep it going, Kyle Fuller.
Better.
The Bears.
Just get more turnovers.
All right. So let's take to the live chat, Sean.
Let's pull it up here.
And we have a $5 donation by Connor McDonald. He says, we got a $5 donation from Connor McDonald. Hope y'all are doing well. Thanks for the stream, boys. No, thank you,
Connor.
For
we appreciate it, buddy. We love you, man.
Jim just says Jets need a whole new team. Well, they got some. Hey, they got some good players.
They just need a quarterback, definitely. 99% chance Bears fuck up in the draft. Probably chilling. Maybe.
Kyle Kennedy says Kyle Fuller to the Steelers. I wrote them down here. We both wrote them down here.
We did write them down.
We forgot to mention them.
Yeah, we forgot to mention them.
Pittsburgh Steelers.
Yeah, they do need to shore up that secondary.
Yeah.
That was their biggest weakness last year, I felt like, in their defense. Craig says, my pick for Fuller is either Carolina or LAC. Chargers.
Chargers?
No, they got...
I mean, I know they had, what's his name, who was Casey Hayward?
Yeah, Hayward, and who's that other guy off the
top
of my
hurt?
head? Yeah. Ah, man. I felt like their defense is okay over there in I was about to say San Diego. Chargers, they just underperformed, I felt like, last year. I think they more need linebackers than anything and a safety, but corner, I wouldn't mind it, but I just don't feel like they should spend the money on that.
David Rivera Jr. says, what's up, bros? Like the new Sports Fury format. Sean,
hey,
we
buddy.
took care of Lawrence. Who else do we need to secure or get?
Oh, honestly, we don't have a lot of caps, so I'm not sure if we're going to get anybody in free agency, but in the draft, we definitely need to go linebacker and defense. Linebacker and receiver, sorry.
Gamer says, what's up, guys? Is this the new thing? Yep, this is the new Weekly Fury every Tuesday. And maybe once in a while, depending, we might it might happen on a Monday.
Yeah.
Whatever. But this will be every week. Yeah. The NFL Weekly Fury. We'll
Fury.
go live. We'll go live just like this with a set of topics.
Yeah.
This week we have 5 topics. Next week with free agency,
we might have
we could have 10 topics.
10. There's going to be a lot coming up, guys. I cannot wait for next week.
Yep.
Imagine Cole Stevenson, Malik Hooker, Kyle Fuller, and maybe draft Chubb from NC State. Wow. Arturo said. Yes, that's why I think if they can get someone. They already have Malik Hooker. I love Malik Hooker. He got hurt last year, unfortunately, but he was playing pretty decent before he got hurt. And if they just add a pass rusher, add a corner, they got weapons.
Michael Mann says, Josh, your Bears may be a good team this year, but the record won't show it in that division, especially with that secondary. Michael Mann, I couldn't agree with you more. We are an up-and-coming team. I think we will be better than what our record will show. And NFC North is going to be very tough next year.
Yeah.
Rodgers is coming back. The Minnesota Vikings, even if they don't land Cousins, they're still a contender. And if they do, they could be the best team in the NFC.
Yeah.
And don't discount Matthew Stafford and the Detroit Lions with their new head coach. Their new head coach.
For who?
The Detroit Lions.
Oh, you're talking
Matt
about...
Patricia.
Yeah.
Matt Patricia.
Clemson Jacobs at Fuller to Cowboys. We can't afford him. Not that much. There's no way we're going to free up that much cap space.
So. Thomas Scott says, join his brother in Kansas City. See, think about Kansas City Chiefs. They have no cap space.
Yeah, Kansas City Chiefs, I know they just let go of Marcus Peters, but they also got Kendall Fuller back for pretty much. So that's why I don't think that's going to happen. Are y'all streaming this week? It's a little bleach. This weekend? What's happening this weekend? Oh, I think, isn't there a pay-per-view for wrestling?
Yeah, Sunday is
Sunday?
Fastlane.
Fastlane.
Sunday.
Are we streaming?
Yeah.
All right, we're streaming for Fastlane this Sunday. Wrestling. Yeah, I don't know anything about wrestling, but, we had a lot of fun on our last wrestling stream, pay-per-view stream. It was a blast. All y'all that came and hung out with us, it was awesome, so make sure you tune in Sunday, guys. All right, keep reading some comments. I know it's football, but are you going to watch March Madness, Corey Workman? Yes, we are going to be doing March Madness. And, by the way, guys, we are going to be setting up a little, on ESPN, a little group for March Madness, kind of competing with the brackets. So be on the lookout for that. We'll put out a video telling you how to join, okay? Too much money, 7-Up. Oh, Jim's talking to 7-Up. All right, so do you guys have any ideas for Dallas Stars? Oh, yeah, I don't know.
Why did the Vikings franchise tag Case Keenum? I'm so confused because they are optimistic about landing Cousins.
And if they franchise tagged Case Keenum, they would not be able to afford Cousins.
Kyle Fuller to Tampa says Wolf Peters. Yeah, we discussed that, and
I wouldn't mind that.
That's a very solid option.
I wouldn't mind that. I know they drafted a rookie a couple years ago. Oh my God, what's his name? I can't think of his name off the top of my head, but Brenton Grimes was there. I think he's going to be gone and go younger.
I'm not. Craig Sutton says, I'm not sure how we're missing the NFL's main inspiration to lift retiring. Ed Hockley,
yeah,
is gone, and the league is a lot less swole without him. The NFL referee, that big swole motherfucker, he retired.
Yeah, he retired today.
Hockley.
Yeah, simple. But yeah, sad to see him go, man. He was a great ref, ref for about 28 years, if I think off the top of my head. Phenomenal ref. I think hopefully he goes and joins a booth for like Fox Sports or one of these other people and becomes their ref guy.
A&M Vikings says, we'll talk about the Vikings willing to pay $91 million for Kirk. And I heard that might be all guaranteed money.
Possibly. Oh, that's why I can't wait for next week.
Yeah, that's coming. Wilson Breckwith says, do you see Tyrann Mathieu staying in Arizona? I hope so. I would be shocked if he leaves Arizona.
They're already talking about trading him.
Oh, my God.
Because of the cap. So we'll have to see. If he gets
traded
Badger? Or maybe gets cut. Maybe. He's had a couple seasons where he's gotten hurt, and they feel bad. So we'll have to see what happens with him. Shit. I don't know what's going to happen, where he's going to go.
Tony says, I feel you guys can't see my comments, but how about Vita Vea to the Chargers? Vita Vea, Sean, to the Chargers? They got Joey Bosa already over there. How about Vita Vea adding to that?
Vita Vea, man, that's that D tackle, that rookie coming into the draft. Man, I think that would be great. Vita Vea is a great player. They're comparing him to Nada. Haloti Nada, very fast on his feet. I think he'd be great, and he's fucking strong as hell, and that's great. He can in fact impact the running game and passing game.
All right, Sean, let's get ready for the last topic that we have on the docket here today.
Juicy.
All right,
this one's juicy, Josh. You like it juicy.
So on Tuesday, Le'Veon Bell got tagged.
Again!
Oh my God! For the
God.
second year in a row by the Pittsburgh Steelers.
Yep.
They tagged him once again, Sean.
And hey, guys, don't forget what he said. He said, if they tag me, he might retire.
And you know what? This tag is worth $14.544 million.
Goodness gracious. That's a lot of money.
That's a shitload of money. Now, let's put this in perspective here.
Yeah.
The highest current running back contract is Devontae Freeman, who signed a 5-year, $41.25 million contract, which is $8.2 million a year.
Yep.
Le'Veon Bell reportedly wants just about double that.
Yeah. He wants to get paid $16 million.
He wants to get paid like what? Like a receiver, right?
Yeah, like a receiver. Like Hopkins is getting paid $16. Brown, who's on the Steelers, is getting paid $17.
You know what? It's shocking to me how low the running backs are paid per year.
Well, think about it. Just about not too long ago, before Ezekiel and all these guys, Leonard Fournette, Todd Gurley, and Jordan Howard came in, running backs weren't that important.
There was a good little stretch there.
Quarterbacks.
I mean, there was that thing about the NFL, like, don't draft a running back in the first round. It's going to burn you.
Yep.
And then Gurley was like, he piqued everyone's interest.
Yep.
And then Zeke had everyone's interest.
Yes.
And then Leonard Fournette the year after that, and it's just like, okay, these running backs are back.
They're back.
Saquon Barkley's about to enter the 2018 draft.
Freaking
This dude looks awesome.
Yeah.
Now, Le'Veon Bell, he's wanting double per year what the highest paid contract now is for running backs. So the question is he worth that?
Yeah.
Now, Le'Veon Bell said, hey, I'm not bluffing. I will contemplate retirement if you don't pay me what I'm worth. I'm not asking for any more than what I'm worth.
Yeah.
Now, he feels what the Steelers are offering is too low.
Yeah.
And the Steelers feel like what he's wanting is too high.
Yeah.
So, now he has now until week 10, which is the deadline, to sign the tag to be able to play this season.
Yeah. Now, they have until, I think, July 16th to sign it, to get an extension done. Or he only can play on the tag.
On the tag, yeah.
Okay. So there's two different deadlines there.
So I want to talk about two things right here. Two couple things. But three things here. But Le'Veon Bell, is he worth that money? Is he worth $16 million a year?
Yes.
Why not? Le'Veon Bell.
Look what he does.
This dude is a freak of nature, of a talent. This dude can, his running ability, his pass catching ability.
Nobody can top his running style. Nobody can imitate it. You know, he's that good. He's that talented. He makes the Steelers' offensive line look better than it really is, in my opinion.
Yeah.
And he helps out that offense. When they feed him the ball, they win.
Yes.
We've seen it. When they don't feed him the ball, Steelers look like trash.
He was absolutely one of the most top-tier talents in the NFL.
Yeah.
I think he is worth $16 million a year. Now, on the other side of it,
on the Steelers side,
on the business side of it, Sean, the Pittsburgh Steelers, explain why the Steelers are hesitant on giving him that money, because they have a pretty legitimate reason to be this hesitant. Tell him.
Because this is a game changer. First off, do you want to be the team that's going to change the landscape for running back salary? Because think about it, like we said earlier, Devontae Freeman only $8 million a year. Okay, if Le'Veon Bell gets $16 million a year, that's just the beginning, guys. That's going to change the NFL from here on out, right? That means Ezekiel Elliott, he's coming up due in a couple more years. That means he's going to get 18. What about David Johnson?
Yep.
What about Todd Gurley?
Yep.
Think about what happened with the quarterback situation. Because I think the NFL is trying to stray away from what happened with the quarterbacks. And every time someone's coming up for doing another contract,
the next guy is the highest paid. Now, if you start doing this with the running backs, now teams are going to have to start dishing out money. Not just your quarterback or your left tackle, now your running back.
Yeah.
And these guys do deserve to get paid.
Yeah, they do.
Le'Veon Bell is worth $16 million a year.
So, I honestly...
But I do get why the Steelers...
Yeah. But
they don't want to be the ones that break that barrier.
You know what happened, though? It's because they're giving so much of these quarterbacks every year. Because they started that trend of giving the next guy the most money. It's finally catching up to them. They can't raise the amount of salary for these running backs. Because eventually it's going to tie you down where you're not going to be able to have a full team.
So that's... If you guys are wondering, why did they tag him 2 years in a row? Why don't they just do it? Just give him the money. That's why.
Yeah.
That is exactly why they just don't shell out the money that he's looking for.
Yeah.
Now, let's say the Pittsburgh Steelers, they stay with what they're,
offering.
They're not going to pay him that kind of money.
Yeah.
And Le'Veon Bell, he said, I will contemplate retirement.
Yeah.
I'll sit out till week 10 until I have to sign.
Yeah.
And then he probably won't sign and retire.
Yep.
Do you think Le'Veon Bell will do that? Will do just that if the Steelers don't give him his money?
I think he would.
I think he absolutely will do it.
Because at this point, you've said it multiple times. You don't want to look stupid. You don't.
He's got to look at the guys behind him.
Yeah.
Like Zeke and all these other guys that are going to be looking for their contract.
Yep.
They're looking to Le'Veon Bell. Hey, man, get this done.
Do it. Please.
Do not falter, man.
Yeah.
Go through with it. Because call them on their bluff, man. Call them on their shit. Retire. Fuck it. Now, do I think he'll stay retired? No, I don't think he will. And let's say now he stays retired. This sever ties between him and the Pittsburgh Steelers. What happens to Le'Veon Bell then? Because again, if he does retire, it won't be long. He's still young. He'll go elsewhere. Where would he go? And me and Sean have been talking about this for...
We've been talking about this for
almost
months.
A year, right?
Yeah, it's been a while. We talked about this last offseason.
The Raiders!
The Raiders, man, they would love
Imagine the Raiders. You don't think them going to Las Vegas, you don't think with John Gruden, you don't think they'll say, you know what? We'll give you $16 million a year.
I would love it.
You come out of retirement, we'll give you $16 million. Let's go to Vegas.
Yeah. Why not? And he's going to be in a big-time market. We already know the Davis family's willing to do that. They are willing to throw money out.
Yep.
And John Gruden, I know, loves his ability. He loves that he can catch the ball out of the backfield. He can run the ball better than anybody. Dude, why not, man? This is an all-around back, truly all-around back.
So, yeah, Steelers, if they don't give him his money, and we do understand, on the business side of things why they cannot do that.
I'd be nervous as hell.
Bell, retire.
Yeah.
Do it. Do what you got to do to get your money, whether it's Pittsburgh that's going to give it to you or someone else.
Yeah.
Do it, because these running backs need to start getting paid, Sean.
Because think about it. Running backs, they only get one massive contract their whole career. They're not like quarterbacks where they can re-sign and then, in 3-4 years they re-sign again. No, this is his time to make his one-time, big-time contract.
Yep.
And it's right here, right now.
So... Le'Veon Bell getting tagged for the second year in a row. Yeah. We gave you our thoughts. We want to hear your thoughts in the comment section down below.
Right now.
Let us know what you think about the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Le'Veon Bell situation. Do you believe he will actually retire? He'll go through with it? And if he does, and he leaves Pittsburgh out of retirement, where would he go? Do you see? We said the Oakland Raiders. What possible landing spots where he would go to get that kind of money? And do you think the running backs deserve that kind of money? We'll find out.
Let us know. Now let's get to the comments here.
All right. So let's go ahead and let's take it to just a Q&A.
Okay, yeah, we might as well. Yeah, might as well.
So here we go, guys. That was the end of our topics. Yeah. So we're in general Q&A. Fucking hang out. Let's hang out for a while. Let's chill. Let's see what everybody was saying. So, Steelers only have $5 million in cap space left, says Jordan Bradshaw. So
that's after the tag, yeah. You guys getting hit by the storm? Or is there a storm coming?
Not right now.
Yeah, I don't hear anything right now in Dallas.
That would completely mess up the flow of the offense as be spooky. Bell retires at only 26 years old. Doubt it. Jim, he said he'll do it.
He'll do it.
If he doesn't get his money, he'll do it.
All you have to do is sit out 1 year.
Yeah, and like we said, he's not going to stay retired long.
No.
He'll come back. Yeah. Marshawn Lynch came out of retirement. Le'Veon Bell, at his age, he'll come out of retirement, and somebody will give him that money.
Yeah. Blue Easy says Bell to Raiders, Bucks, or Giants. Oh, those are a couple other teams, Bucks and Giants. Now, the Giants don't have a lot of cap space this year, but I know they've been talking about trying to free up some cap space from their defense because they put a lot of money in their defense, but we'll have to wait and see. But yeah, I could see that. Bucks especially, they need a running back.
Craig says he would get that kind of money in Miami. Dolphins will give him that money.
Oh, I didn't think about Miami. Yeah, because, well, they just let go Jay Ajayi. They have Kendrick Drake over there. Maybe they go after Le'Veon Bell and him and Adam Gase. That would be a fucking awesome mix. I would love it.
He would go to the Patriots as Corey Workman. No
Patriots don't give out that big of contracts. Think about it. They don't really give out big contracts to skilled players.
He may be just saying that to scare Pittsburgh into giving him money, says Clemens Jacob. So you think that Le'Veon Bell might be bluffing?
I don't know.
Someone's going to have to get called on their bluff. We'll find out who it is.
Yeah, the thing is, that's why I think the Steelers are going to do that. Maybe that's why they did franchise tag him. And now at this point, I don't know. I don't know what's gonna happen. It's so nerve wracking. I'm hoping he doesn't retire because I love Le'Veon Bell. He's a great fucking player. I would not want to see him for fantasy reasons.
I would be all right with the Steelers trading Bell if they get an elite safety or linebacker and draft a running back.
That is another option. Is that he might get traded. But if that's going to happen, he would have to sign the franchise tag and then be traded. And he would have to come to terms because he doesn't want to play under the franchise tag, right?
That's the whole thing.
That's the thing. So he would have to sign it knowing that he's going to go over there and get paid right away. But that would have to happen before the July 16th, which is the deadline to sign an extension.
Do running backs have a shorter career than the average player? Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, they do.
Usually, they say once you hit that 30-year-old mark, that's the brick wall.
And no one's has been to the exception. Not even AP.
AP had 1 year after. He hit over 1,000. He did decent, but he wasn't elite level.
Right.
He didn't hit that elite level. So,
Josh, where's your Mike Glennon jersey? Shit.
Let's see. They ain't getting Le'Veon Bell. What? Michael McLean? Who are you talking about?
I just saw the Bears might draft Kevin White's brother. It was so funny. We're like, man, that motherfucker looked just like Kevin White.
And I told Josh, I was like, he went to the same school as Kevin White too.
Yep.
West Virginia. And we like Googled it, and he's like, oh, that is his brother.
That's straight up his fucking brother.
Oh god. Kyle Kennedy says, we don't have the money, but I would love Bell on my Seahawks. Oh yeah, the Seahawks don't have. That's why Seahawks have been, and Earl Thomas is wanting a contract extension. But they're going to be trading probably Michael Bennett pretty soon, so we'll have to see what happens there.
I don't think my Colts will get Bell. I think we will get Doug Martin a lot less money.
Yeah, that's true. Doug Martin with the Colts, I wouldn't mind that. I think that would be
good. He could fill that role Frank Gore left.
Yeah. Wolf Peter says, if this happens in every other positions, I'm guessing that's what he means. Want to get the best contract, then would there be less players on a team, or would the NFL have to get the teams more money to spend? So that's going to be the thing. That could affect a lot, because at the end of the day, if they keep on increasing all these players' contracts, because some of these players, especially quarterbacks, I was watching this segment the other day, right? They were talking about the NFL's fucked up because literally all these players, they made a mistake doing this. You're paying, like, for example, who just got paid? Alex Smith, massive amount of money. He's not better than Andrew Luck. He's not better than Aaron Rodgers. He's not better than these guys. But why is he getting paid more? It should be based off of your performance, not just because you're up for a contract. So that's where they messed up at. So that's the NFL kind of bit themselves in the ass by doing that and starting that trend.
We got a $2 donation for Michael.
What?
Michael McLean.
Awesome, dude.
Mike McLean.
Michael McLean. Awesome.
$2. $2 and says Dolphins are $19 million over the cap. 19 million over?
Over the cap. That's what I thought. I thought I saw a couple teams were over the cap. I couldn't remember which ones. I know the Eagles are one. The Eagles are definitely one of them. So,
Reggie the Tree says, pay him. Bell is worth it. He is like half running back, half wide receiver, valuable, and a dual threat like Marshall Faulk was. Yeah. And I think better. Pay him.
Yeah, exactly. David Johnson says, can a team trade a franchise tag player? Yeah.
They could.
Yeah.
But he's got to sign it.
He's got to sign the tag before he can be traded because he's technically not on the team yet.
But he said, I ain't signing that shit.
That's why if that's going to happen, he's got to talk to the other team, confirm he's going to get a contract extension, sign the tag, get traded before July 16th, before the cutoff time, so they can sign him to that extension. So that's where there's a lot of red tape in that shit. So,
all right, Arturo, see you later. And Colt says, what do you think about LaShawn McCoy possibly heading to the Giants?
Ooh.
Would he want to go to the Giants?
That would sure up that position, and then that would free up the Giants to get Quentin Nelson at number 2, which I was saying that I wouldn't be against them doing that and not drafting Barkley because of the fact that they can draft a good line and do what the Cowboys did, build up their offensive line.
I can't wait till Kirk Cousins announces he's going to go to the Vikings because we've been saying that for like fucking 6 months.
Oh, I love being right.
I
love us being right.
We've been saying Kirk Cousins is going into the Vikings. Come on. Come on.
Heard it here first, sir, on the Sports Fury. I don't know what that was.
What's up, Connor? He says, how have you been? I've missed a lot of vids. Well, Connor, we're glad you're here now. We're doing all right. Thank you for tuning in, man. Hit that like button!
God.
You okay?
Yeah, I'm all right.
All right, everybody okay?
And welcome. And I'm glad you tuned in tonight because this is the very first NFL Weekly Fury
inauguration of a new show.
It's going crazy.
Oh yeah, we do want to get your thoughts. Like, how did you guys like this format, this new show?
Oh yeah,
that we tried out here. We want to do this every week.
Yeah.
Of course, as you know, next week is gonna be better because free agency news is gonna break out like a motherfucker. We might be here for 2 hours talking. And then as we get closer to the NFL season and during the NFL season, this is gonna be a fucking pretty lit show, as the kids say.
Oh, is that what they say nowadays, Josh? Okay, that's really creepy, pedophile-ish.
Okay.
But yeah, guys, we love it, and we understand, like, hey, it's not like our typical live streams where we can talk to y'all the whole time and interact with y'all as much, but
we think it's a pretty cool concept and idea.
We think it's pretty cool, man, and it allows us to talk about certain topics that y'all want us to talk about. It's a lot more organized, stuff like that. So.
Oh, Wilson asks, he says, I love this format. It's like a throwback to the Weekly Fury. Keep up the great work, boys. Thank you, Wilson. And he says, in the future, are you going to cover other sports with this format? It's kind of an interactive, pardon the interruption. That's something we definitely discussed.
Yeah.
We might
talk about the Weekly Fury.
We were like, well, how about remember it was the other night we were outside talking and we were like we'll have the Weekly Fury. We'll talk about all other sports.
Yeah.
And then we'll have the NFL Weekly Fury. Yeah. We're talking about just NFL because I mean the NFL alone you can carry a whole entire channel with that shit.
Exactly. There's so much shit that goes on even during the off season, as y'all know. So.
But of course, it's always up to you guys. You know. You guys make or break us.
Clemson Jacob says it's awesome. This show is going to be groovy. Thank you, Clemson Jacob.
Well, it's groovy, baby.
Groovy. Tropical says, I love this new show. Please do more. And the intro music was great. Love it.
Yeah, thanks, guys.
Thank you, buddy.
Michael Mann says, y'all should do these earlier, like around 6. So, here's this tonight.
Yeah.
This is something we've been talking about for a while.
Yeah.
But, like, as soon as Sean got home, like, okay, what are we going to do today, Sean?
Yeah.
And we're like, yeah. Let's do this. Let's do it now.
Yeah, it was kind of the last second. We've been talking about doing it. We were thinking about starting next week, and then we're like...
Right before we went live on Twitter, we decided, let's do it tonight. Let's start it tonight.
Yeah.
And going forward, as far as time, we would like to get started probably like around 6:30, 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. Yeah. But the thing is, guys, I have to wait for Sean to get home, and then we have to draw up the show, the format, the topics that we're going to talk about.
All that, yeah.
So... we like to get done earlier.
Yeah.
Okay.
Maybe. Guess who's back, baby? Basketball and football fanatic is here. Oh my God, I haven't seen you in a while, buddy. How you doing?
Michael McLean says you guys are the bomb, as the kids used to say. All that in a bag of potato chips.
Oh.
David Peru says congratulations. This show is great. Thanks, David.
What did you just say?
You don't remember that? You're all that in the bag of potato chips. Come on, man. That's like 90s right there.
I think that's before I was...
Craig says, I can't believe the NFL draft tickets haven't been released yet. It's a month out. That's what we're saying.
That's what we're waiting on. I know they've been doing all these, like, giveaways and shit like that where you can sign up. And, like, we did that last year and we didn't even fucking get an email back. So, I can't wait until they get released.
Jim Jones says, Josh, if the Bears sign Cutler as a backup, what would your reaction be?
Wait, what happened?
If we sign Jay Cutler as a backup, we might have to go get a backup.
Yeah,
because I don't think we're gonna keep Mark Sanchez, butt fumble Sanchez.
Why not?
I think we're gonna let him go.
I've heard he's a great locker room guy.
And then I wouldn't mind keeping him, but Mike Glennon, he's obviously gonna be gone.
He's gonna be gone.
So we're gonna need it. We're gonna need and add a third quarterback. So
yeah,
but not Jay Cutler.
Oh God. Wait. Oh, Matthew Goodman says, Sean, do you think we could sign Watkins to a 4-year, $28 million contract? Yeah, I wouldn't mind that, but we don't have the cap for that. We'd have to free up more cap to be able to sign him. I wouldn't mind that. That would address that need, and then we could just focus on defense in the draft. So
you know what? Another thing I was thinking about wanting to do for this new NFL Weekly show.
What, Josh? Tell me.
I think it'd be pretty cool. Of course, we had to figure out the logistics of it, but I would like to, like, let's say right here on this list, like one of the topics, let's say it just said Philly 500 or UCF Jaguar, and then we live brought on, UCF or Philly or someone else to talk about a particular topic live.
Yeah.
Live. That'd be pretty fucking
I think that'd be pretty cool.
Dope, as the kids say. Yeah, feel me?
I don't feel you.
Is that all that in a bag of potato chips?
Potato
chips. Do you guys talk about Bill signing Chris Ivory? Chris Ivory did get signed to...
We saw that.
Well, he agreed.
A 2-year contract. Agreed to it. It obviously can't be official yet, but hey, Bills... They've been talking about letting LaShawn McCoy go, so maybe this is a sign that they're willing to trade.
Oh, UCF Jaguar is here. He says, I love this new NFL live talk format. I need NFL in my life every day.
We all do. We all love NFL. That's why we're here.
But I think that was a solid move. Yeah. Ivory to the Bills.
I like it. Jordan Bradshaw, I don't mind it, Kobe. I just ain't a mod anymore because I was getting treatment for my leukemia, so I couldn't watch Sports Fury. Jordan Bradshaw. Yeah, man. Hopefully everything's...
Damn, that sucks, dude.
Everything's okay with your leukemia, man. And yeah, with our mods, man, we go through our mods and it's nothing against you or anything. It's just we're adding and removing people based off of activity. So
and shout out to the mod squad and shout out to Thor, Seth, the general. Hey, man.
Yeah.
I don't know if you ever tune into this or catch us later on, but we're thinking about you, dude. We all are.
We all are, man. Always. Do you think Steelers go QB whether they trade up or not in the first round? This might be Big Ben's last season. I don't think first round. Steelers, they would have to trade up.
Yeah,
but
they would. They would have to.
They would have to.
I don't think it's gonna happen, dude.
I don't think it's gonna happen. Maybe they go after Mason Rudolph or something.
Cousin Jacob says that'd be radical, off the chain, tubular. And UCF says, I want to be live on the show. I have football opinions that people need to hear.
Do you, UCF?
Did you guys see that interview that UCF did with Dwayne Smoot?
Yes.
How fucking badass was that?
An active player, man. Shout out to UCF Jaguar, man. Making moves.
That was awesome, man. That's cool shit, dude.
We loved it, man. We watched it. And
if you guys haven't seen it, take your ass over there and go check it out.
Right now.
I mean, UCF Jaguar, he interviewed a real NFL player. A real life NFL player. The Jacksonville Jaguars.
He's a real boy.
And you know what's funny? I remember last year watching UCF Jaguars live reaction, or he posted a video, his reaction to drafting Dwayne Smoot, and then about a year later, he interviews him. Isn't that cool?
You should have shown Smoot the reaction. That would be pretty cool.
Sports Fury and Sean, who do you think we draft? Sports Fury and Sean?
What? Sports Fury is me and Josh.
Who do you think we draft at 19? Says Cowboys X Factor.
Cowboys?
You know what's funny? We're watching the entire draft combine, day 1, 2, and 3.
Yeah.
And every other player, Sean's like, "Ooh, Dallas Cowboys. They really like this guy. I think we're gonna draft him." And I'm like, by the end of fucking day 3, I'm like, "God damn, Sean, how many guys you guys gonna draft at 19?"
Well, I wanted to tell you something. I was reading an article. All the players that they have sat down with and met with during the draft at the Scout Combine, Will Hernandez was one.
Really?
Yeah, we're looking at possibly getting a guard, and I know you really want him, so I just want to bring that up. No, man, because we have so many needs. We need either D-line, we need linebacker, and we need receivers. So there's so many options.
So Will Peters says, Sports Review, please read. Manning gone from the Giants, and where will he go? He's not gone from the Giants. And if he does go anywhere, I would say Arizona Cardinals, a veteran.
Or Broncos.
Yeah,
Broncos, because look, they took last time they took Peyton, over there, and they did great. So maybe they take Eli and do what they did with Peyton.
Jim, our next live stream is going to be Sunday.
Yeah, for Fastlane.
And Mitch wants to know, Sean, do you think the Browns trade away either the first or the fourth pick? There's talks of them trading the first pick.
They have said that the first pick is open for trade. They are willing to deal the first pick. Now, I don't think they should, because the Browns, the last couple of years, they have gotten cute with their first-round picks, right? They have traded over and over and over again. And they've missed out on Carson Wentz. They missed out on Deshaun Watson. Stop trading quick and cute with it. Go after these fucking players.
Get it done.
God damn it.
Sean,
sorry, I'm getting triggered.
Down. Junior Martinez wants to know, when does free agency start? Next week!
Yes, Monday is when it opens up. Which is, I cannot
Players
wait.
can start agreeing to shit.
They can actually talk to teams.
But Wednesday is when they can start signing.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. So I can't wait.
Shaquem Griffin to my Texans. You hear it here first. Says Will Peters.
Yeah. Marcus Levy says, how much would you give for Foles? Second best quarterback in the NFC East. Slow down there, buddy. Slow down. Now, I wanted to mention this. They've been offered a second and a fourth. But they turned that offer down for Nick Foles. Apparently, they're wanting a first-round pick for Nick Foles.
Yeah.
At least. Because they want what they gave up for Sam Bradford. Because Sam Bradford, they're like, hey, look, Foles is better than Sam Bradford. So they want exactly what I got for Sam Bradford.
Mm-hmm.
Makes sense.
Hey, Sports Fury and Sean, do you think Roger Goodell, says Wilson Breckenridge, will get drafted? Dude is lightning fast. I think he's a projected 4th, 5th rounder, Roger Goodell.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
And, I don't know. I feel like he's a practice squad kind of guy.
And I hear they're actually going to make him play without a helmet and pads.
Oh, definitely. Then he's definitely going to go drafted. UCF Jaguars says Browns need to draft Barkley at 1. Get a guy who's 99.9% will not be above.
That's exactly what we said. Yeah. Get Barkley at 1. What are you thinking? Don't think about anything else. Get Barkley at 1.
For example, me and UCF both know what a running back can do for your team. Zeke Elliott from my team, and then Leonard Fournette the very next year for UCF's team. Look how it changed our teams.
Jaguars, when they went from 2016 to 2017.
Almost in the Super Bowl.
The Dallas Cowboys, when they went from 2015 to 2016.
Yes, our offenses blew up. I don't understand why they would not.
Jim says, Sean, what position does Cowboys need to address on the team first and foremost?
Linebacker.
I
think that's our biggest issue right now. I would D-line or linebacker, either one. But I say linebacker, especially with Sean Lee being fragile. We're going to lose Justin Durant. Anthony Hitchens, he's probably going to be gone too. So I'd say linebacker.
B Spooky says if you ever want to talk draft with him, hit him up. And he also says, cool. I seem to be the only one who doesn't think Barkley #1 is a good idea. He doesn't think Barkley at #1 is a good idea.
I think it's a great idea. You can't pass up on that kind of an athlete. He's faster than Zeke.
If you would,
and he's stronger.
If you would, be Smokey, if you don't mind, type out why you think Barkley at #1 is a bad idea.
Because Zeke Elliott and Leonard Fournette were drafted 4th overall.
I'm open to it.
Yeah,
I'm open to hear what you got.
Yeah. I just look at Zeke.
You might be right.
And Fournette drafted 4th overall. What they did for their teams was phenomenal. They are great talents. Nobody says that was a bad idea. Barkley looks better than those guys.
He could be the best running back in a couple years.
So why not?
Crazy Dog, a Browns fan, says some Browns fans want a QB at 1. But what do you say, Crazy Dog? Would you take Saquon Barkley #1 overall?
Yep.
He's a Browns fan.
Yeah. Wolf Peter says, please read Malcolm Butler and Jimmy Graham to my Texans. You hear it first. That would be interesting. Jimmy Graham, I think Saints are definitely going to be in the running for him. But if he goes to the Texans, they do need a tight end. CJ Fedorowicz, he's been hurt, or the other tight end they had got hurt too. They have injury issues. Maybe they go out and get him. And then Malcolm Butler would be a solid addition to that defense. I wouldn't mind it.
Junior Martinez, round 1 of the Madden tournament has not finished yet.
Yeah.
Michael Mann says, I got to go sleep, guys. Great stream. Also, I think the Browns should get Barkley, but I think they will screw it up again. Have a good night, Michael Mann.
Later, buddy. Thank you for tuning in, man. Tavon says, Sean, do you think Muhammad Wilkerson would be a good addition to the Dallas D-line since Jets released him?
Yes. Ooh, from the Jets?
I wouldn't mind that, but we don't have the cap for it. And I think the top team that's looking at him right now is the Packers. The Packers are really looking at Muhammad Wilkerson. I would love to get another defensive line guy, but we're going to still try to re-sign David Irving. We obviously got Lawrence back. I think our linebackers are what's in dire need.
Crazy Dog says, I want Barkley at number 1. Connor says, I love the Christmas video. It was so funny. And Mo says, Josh, who will be the big guy we get this off-season? Talking about free agency? Yeah. I would love Allen Robinson or trade for Jarvis Landry.
Now, little question for you.
Or Malcolm Butler. I'm getting greedy.
Out of those 2 receivers, who would you want more? If you could only choose one, Allen Robinson or Jarvis Landry?
Jarvis.
You take Jarvis.
Jarvis Landry. Okay. Jarvis Landry with Mitchell Trubisky, how fast Jarvis can open up. And, hey, you know what?
He's an outlet. He's an outlet guy because, he's quick, fast. He's going to be closest to the receiver. He's
Mitchell Trubisky can hit him lightning fast. Yeah. They can, they'll just carve up yardage left and right. Allen Robinson, yes, I love him too. But if I'm going to choose, Jarvis over Robinson because Robinson, I am a little worried about that, the foot issues he's had and the ACL tear.
Okay. I agree. Sean, what do you think about Marcus Lawrence? I love him. I don't know, he's progressed every single year we've had him. When he first came in the league, he was a little bit skinny. He's a little bit raw talent, but he bulked up, and he was top 5 in the league this year, pass rusher, in my opinion. He's definitely deserves to get a deal done. They're still in talks to try to get that extension done. So I love it.
So a couple here. CJ says the biggest competition for wide receivers in free agency against the Chicago Bears or 49ers. That's because they're higher cap space. Jimmy G, nice weather. Mm-hmm. And then B Spooky finally responded, Sean. He goes, I see it like this. The running back class is very deep and had a great talent all around. The Browns have searched for a long time to find their franchise QB, and likely he's not there for. Why pass up on that? Well, Barkley is not. To put Barkley on the same level as any of those other running backs is a crime.
No.
I mean, like I said, he might be the best running back out of anyone who's playing today. Le'Veon Bell, David Johnson, Zeke, anybody here in the next few years. It's possible. That's the kind of fucking talent we're talking about with Saquon Barkley. And I think the Cleveland Browns can get their guy at 4.
Yeah. Why not?
Especially if the Giants go Quentin Nelson at 2. Chubb's going to the Colts.
Yeah, Chubb's is going. They don't need a quarterback. You only have to worry about the Giants.
That's the way we see it, though.
You only have to worry about the Giants. If the Giants decide to go quarterback there, then at 2, you still have a couple other guys that really impressed during the combine. I know you're not big on Josh Allen, but if they go Rosen at number 2, then Allen's still available at 4, and there's still Baker Mayfield.
Yes.
There's still these other players there that are possible. So why not? I think unless you're completely sold, and Sam Darnold should be there too. So because if they're thinking about taking Sam Darnold number 1 overall because they're nervous about losing out on him, why? When literally the only team you have to worry about is the Giants, and they're more interested in Josh Rosen.
Okay. Redmond wants to know, Josh, which NFC North rival do you dislike the most and why? Detroit Lions. Now, I could say the Green Bay Packers because, they win all the time, right? Mm-hmm. But Green Bay Packers, as a fan base, I've had nothing but great experiences with them. Mm-hmm. They're probably the nicest fan base I have ever encountered. They're very nice people. They're cool to chill with. Detroit Lion fans are assholes. Yeah, the ones that I've met personally growing up.
I haven't met any.
And they always sucked, and they always got to get so smug. Like, look, you know what? If a Green Bay Packer,
did they bring up Barry Sanders?
If a Packer. Yeah, that's another thing. Barry Sanders is better paid. Walter Payton, like, motherfucker, let's go. Let's go.
I think he is.
I'll kill you.
Oh, Michelle Ellsworth is here. What's up, Michelle?
Michelle!
Butler, not Bulletin, hate spell check? What? I'm not sure what she meant by that.
She's talking about Malcolm Butler, Belichick?
She said Belleton.
Oh.
I don't know. That's what she says. Bulletin or Bulletin?
But I think she's trying to say Malcolm Butler, Bill Belichick. They're not singing.
I guess so. I don't know.
Hey, Malcolm, we'll take you over here.
Yeah.
And what do you think the Panthers need, says Josh Scholl, wide receiver, a corner. What else?
For what?
What do the Carolina Panthers needs?
Oh,
wide receiver, corner.
Possibly another running back. They let Jonathan Stewart go. Get more of a downhill runner. Because no offense to McCaffrey, but he's not a big guy. Can he take the wear and tear being an all-down back? Wait, where'd it go? I saw a comment. Oh, Connor Watkins says, Sean, what do you think is who do you think is the best player on your team? On the Cowboys? You got to go Zeke. Zeke Elliott's the best player on the team. This guy was a game changer. When he's on the field, he's fucking great.
There's also a possibility of teams like Buffalo and Denver trading up to number 2 or 3 to take a QB, says Crazy Dog.
I have heard about that. I have heard the Bills interested in that and a few other teams. Yeah, I've heard about that.
Jason TV says, I hate the Browns, but I go Barkley at number 1. And at 4, get who's left, Darnold or Allen. You're rebuilding anyways.
Yeah, exactly. David Olvera, my boy, David, he says, what's up, bros? I love the new Sports Fury format. Thank you, buddy. Sean, we secured Lawrence. Who else do we need to secure or go get? Now, I would love to get David Irving back, but we'll have to see with cap. I know we've been thinking about trading Orlando Scandrick away, maybe trying to free up some cap space in other ways like that. But I don't see us getting any free agents. And there's already been the GM, and there's been reports come out that don't expect Cowboys to really make a big splash on the free agency. So I think we're going to be more addressing our needs in the draft.
Oh, Owen asked a pretty good question.
Yeah.
Where do you think the quarterbacks that were just on Minnesota are going to go? Bradford,
Ooh, yep.
Teddy Bridgewater, Case Keenum. Well, if I will, sir, I would like to refer you to UCF Jaguar on his channel. Yep. He's putting out a video with us and him talking about just those guys, not just those guys, but the quarterbacks in free agency: Sam Bradford, Teddy Bridgewater, Case Keenum.
Yep.
Who else? Sean? AJ McCarron. Kirk Cousins.
Did you say Teddy Bridgewater?
Yes.
Okay.
So I would go check that out.
Yeah.
Me and Sean and UCF, we break that shit down.
I don't think it's out yet. He said it's uploading though.
It's uploading currently.
So once it comes out, if y'all haven't subscribed to UCF Jaguar, go do so and turn on your notifications. So when it goes up, you can watch it.
We're about to be out of here in a few minutes, guys. So last comments and questions. Wolf Peters says, Sports Fury, Lamar Miller is gone from my Texans, making Dante Foreman the #1 running back. I didn't hear anything about Lamar Miller being gone.
I haven't heard that either. If that's true, hey, Foreman looked great last year until he got hurt. I loved Foreman. He was a UT guy. Phenomenal player. I wouldn't be against that.
You want to read Clemson Jacobs' comment right there? All the way down?
I see it.
Okay.
Clemson Jacobs says, Cowboys have worse fans to me, maybe because I live in Fort Worth, so I deal with them talking trash about my Saints all the time. Okay, so I do agree that the Cowboys...
Worse in what way, though?
They are... I'm not sure if they're the worst.
Or are you talking about being fair weather?
They're the worst at fair weather. They're honestly, and not knowing what the fuck is going on half the time. Real shit. They're not true. Like, we're going to win the Super Bowl every year.
There are some cowboy YouTubers out there that me and Sean like to tune in from time to time just to get a good laugh.
Yeah, because what they say is so fucking stupid and ridiculous. And it's like, why? That makes no sense. And we're going to win the Super Bowl this year. And we're going to do this. No, we're not. We're not going to win a Super Bowl every year. I'm not one of those fans. And honestly, I understand. I don't get along with a lot of Cowboy fans. But I will say this, Clemson Jacob. Saints fans are pretty bad themselves. When they are good, when they finally win. I remember, because there's a lot of Saints fans out here. And I went to school with a lot. When the Saints finally won that Super Bowl, oh my God, they wouldn't stop talking shit. They were the same way. When y'all finally win... I'm not saying you, but a lot of Saints fans would all of a sudden think they're the hottest shit in the world because they won that Super Bowl.
Here's a very good question by Christopher Goodrich. Who is the next running back to go over 2,000 yards rushing in a season as of right now? So current running backs, who do you think has the best chance for rushing over 2,000 yards? I'm going to say...
I know what I'm going to say. Go ahead.
I'm going to say... David Johnson.
No.
Who are you going to say?
Zeke Elliott.
Of course you're going to say Zeke Elliott.
Well, the reason I say that is because we're a run-first kind of team.
That's... I was hesitant to saying Zeke.
Yeah, I know you were about to say it.
But I know you were going to say it.
I saw your face. You're like, fuck that. I don't want to say Zeke.
Because David Johnson, he's going to get a lot of looks in the passing game as well.
Exactly. That's why I don't think he's going to be utilized in the running game.
But I'm going to say David Johnson. I'm not going to say Zeke.
It's because you don't want to. You just want to be an asshole and not say.
Or how about this guy? No. Joe Howard, baby.
Fuck that.
Woo!
Fuck that. Oh, we got a $15 donation from Michael McLean. Thank you, buddy. He says, sorry I haven't been around for a big guys, but congrats on 13K subs and climbing. Really think live streams are your bread and butter, so I love the new format. Go Bills. McCoy here to stay. Thank you, Michael McLean. We love you, buddy.
Man, thank you so much for your $50 donation.
15?
McLean!
You said 50.
I said 15.
Oh, it sounded like you said 50.
I just said it fast. $15 donation from McLean. Thank you, man. And, yeah, I don't think LeSean McCoy is going anywhere.
I don't see it either.
They need him too much.
Unless they literally just want to hit that full reset button. I don't know. If they don't get Kirk Cousins, maybe they do. No, I'm sorry. He's
Jim says
sorry.
Todd Gurley or Zeke. Andrew says Todd Gurley.
I wouldn't say, I could see Todd Gurley, but he's utilized a lot in the passing game too, and they have that's why I say Zeke more than anything. I don't know.
All right, guys. I think that about does it for us here tonight, Sean.
Yeah.
Everyone, we want to thank you guys for tuning in to our new NFL Weekly Live show.
It was a blast.
We will be back here next Tuesday. We're going to have a lot more to talk about.
Yeah.
It could be a 2-hour plus show. Who knows?
Free agency's kicking off. I can't wait.
But we hope that you liked it. Now, later on tonight, after we're done here, and then tomorrow, what I'm going to do is I'm going to split these topics into different videos. So that way, anybody who missed the live stream could check out those. And, yeah, that should be out later tonight, tomorrow morning.
We appreciate everybody that's hung out with us tonight, who stuck around, all the questions we got. We loved it. We cannot wait.
Cannot wait. So from us here, the Sports Fury and Sean, that's never going to go away.
That doesn't make any sense. Oh, God.
But, yeah. All right, guys. Yeah. We appreciate you. We love you. Bye. And bye-bye. Bye-bye.